Mac never gave up. He kept fighting, and I'm proud. Proud to be his dad. Somehow it feels like he's just on vacation, you know.
Yeah.
You know, he's gonna come back.
Mac's brave battle with chordoma, a rare cancer of the spine, lasted 5.5 years. He was diagnosed at the same time Gary's wife Moira found out she had stage 3 breast cancer.
He had the tumor removed in September of 2018, and in May of 2019 we found out the cancer came back. He was an incredible fighter, and you know, you can see the tumors on his face. These are chordomas on his eyebrow, on his nose. There was a big one here. There were tumors all. I mean, it just wasn't good.
It was taken
and
over.
it was getting harder for him. He lost all feeling from the chest down. And the blessing of that was that pain that he was feeling before was gone now, but he couldn't walk.
Right.
Gary holds on to the words, "Service is a great healer." That is why he's sharing Mac's story, to help others who may be struggling and as a tribute to the memory of his son.
You know, I was staying with him in the hospital at the end. He's watching Forrest Gump on his phone.
Right.
It made him feel closer to me sometimes. He just loved the overall theme of it.
I never thanked you for saving my life.
And the beautiful thing is that, you know, the last year of his life, he started to create music again. He said, let's do a whole album of music and we'll record this other stuff I never finished. You'll see a song called Penguin Dance. He wrote that in his hospital bed.
The album, Resurrection and Revival, was finished in the final week of Mac's life. Before he died, the 33-year-old asked that any proceeds of the project that's available for pre-order would go to the Gary Sinise Foundation, which supports military vets and first responders.
I gotta tell you, I've seen so many families go through really difficult things, you know, in the military and the first responder world. And over the years, having seen so much of that, had prepared me well to just kind of say, well, you can't let this paralyze you. You have to get in the fight, you know.
Gary invited me inside his foundation's headquarters. It's a hub filled with memorabilia.
It's the wig that was made for Lieutenant Dan.
And cherished memories.
That's Mac and I. He's our #2 drummer.
Now, Mac was a musician. He was a fighter. What else made Mac an exceptional man and son?
He had a pure heart and gentle, loving, kind, funny, you know. He was at peace, he was happy at the end of his life. When I listen to some of these things that Mac wrote, you know, it's just, the music is powerful, it's beautiful. Tack on the story, on top of that, of a guy who was completely broken physically, that's a beautiful thing.
Before our visit ended, Gary had this message of overwhelming gratitude.
I just want to say to everybody who sent us well wishes, thank you. You have no idea how much it has helped our family. This has been a really challenging time, but we are blessed that we've had so much support.